Hi all and welcome back. I know this is going to be a real light one of what I want to share with you all today. Obviously, for the ones that are new, welcome all. I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life story with Asperger's syndrome, with tips and advice along with fun and games along the way, hopefully for your entertainment and enjoyment. So whatever reason you're landing on my page today, I'm hoping that it will bring value to you, comfort, whatever it may be. So obviously, as said, I want to welcome also back the old supporters that's rooting me and been there from the very beginning of my channel, and I thank you all that has been there, you know, beside me or what have you. So this one's going to be based on another Dear Letter series, obviously, because as I said, I forgot to share this out when I was coming to the Women's International Day, and many people may think that, you know, despite it all, that, you know, women especially, you know, get treated a bit unfairly based on, you know, the equal rights and everything else. I believe, and at this point of time, I believe that we should be treated equally regardless of it all, and that in saying this also, that I hear certain people just giving us grief about, you know, us being feminists, about, you know, males especially, about, you know, how guys treat us and whatnot. You tend to question to why and whatnot, why it's happening and that, and I guess it's just people's plain old ignorance and just plain old messages that are being sent out forth right in the day and age of the billboards. So this one, as I said, this is going to be based, even though I said a late one, this one's to all the autistic moms from an autistic kid. Smash the like if you're liking some of these videos, or just feel free to comment below. And if you feel like, you know, with some of the things I share, be it poetry and that, let me know in the comment section below also, and what maybe you want to see more of, if it's, you know, more just everyday vlogging of what I'm doing now from my black journal days, or just everyday health and awareness stuff where I'm supposed to be at for you guys. So let's begin this. Dear autism moms from all around the world, International Women's Day has long been gone now, and I know that this letter from me to you is going to be a bit light. You and every woman that I hear today are really strong and powerful and patient. You, among all other mums, aren't highly recognised and highly valued, commended for all that you do in our everyday lives for us autistics. These women, including yourself, aren't getting highly recognised, praised and commended enough to what you're teaching us in our everyday lives. You're all so amazing and out of this world that everything you do is beyond our understanding, and for most of us, to our comprehension. You have defied all odds and moments that you have with us, to all the outstanding achievements you've made to achieve something remarkable and so real, to help people by guiding them with your outstanding love and support. There are so many women out there that has fought tirelessly, day in, day out, and endlessly for our little voices to be heard, for our rights and needs to be met. To whatever you've achieved with utter greatness, with so much love and respect to you all, you're so amazing and wonderful, along with the caring nature and heart that you have for all of us. With everything you felt is important, you keep on fighting. But when you felt giving up, you sure as hell didn't. You just kept on, because you're so worthy and well deserving. You're strong like a mighty warrior, princess, woman. To me, it's important for the world to see that in this day and age, in our very own eyes especially. The world has been sleeping for too long and it needs to wake up. But there's a special type of woman who's not recognised in the media, and maybe with this particular greatness that you're shining out. Misunderstand in the big world and seems a lot more in the big scheme of things, because this is an everyday struggle, as we know, or an everyday chore and ritual for you to share. Because of this woman hasn't fought for her rights, her own rights. She has sacrificed her own life for a great cause, as keeps on giving with all her heart, soul and spirit. This particular woman has fought for with every ounce of energy, passion and strength that she has, along with her well-being. Her heroic acts are more than subtle. Being incredible is the word. Undercover, yet the fact is that they are not wearing their red and black shirts or spandex or whatever it may be. That makes them more than less incredible. The woman I'm talking about, or the main woman I'm talking about here, also is my mom. But mostly all women. Aunts, aunties, cousins, sisters, the like, as they'll all fight for autism. I don't know what words to say as I sit to write and read this out loud to you all of this letter I wrote to make it for now and to make it sound important and sound proper. So this goes out to you, Mum, if you're watching, to my mum and all the autism mums around the world. You are all unbelievably strong, and I just want to honour you all and show you my respect and appreciation. On behalf of myself and fellow autistic children around the world, be it your son or daughter or someone else's son or daughter that haven't or can't even have these words to share. Just because they haven't or can't share it, it doesn't mean that they don't appreciate you. Doesn't mean basically that they feel that you're not amazing, not worthy, not appreciated. But you are. You're incredible, and the everyday things that you do for your kids is so mind-blowing, and I know that you didn't choose to be a special needs mum. Hey, I didn't choose to be an Aspie either, believe you me. Yet this is a part of me now. Yet here we are hand in hand working together as a team in this journey of life together. But growing up as an Aspie, big and proud that I am of what I've learnt and what we've learnt together as a daughter and mom, laughing together, crying together, sharing so many times of the heartbreaks, laughing at some of the mistakes I made. You're doing a real good job, and you're my life and my world. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You're the warriors and queens and fairy tales and more, and many programs that represents this. Along with this autism, we can be whoever and whatever we choose to be. We can be whoever we want to be if we choose to be, because you let us be free from our own decisions to be who you want us to be. We can do anything if we put our hearts, souls and minds to it. That goes to anybody. We are all princes and princesses, and we're here to write our own story. The fairy tales are always better when we're inside, making everything a little bit easier and a little bit better for ourselves. You guys are that person, so thank you. Thank you for being that person to help make our fairy tales run smoothly, as well as our story, as well as our life. Help us to get to a happy ending, happy beginning, because you're there for everything that we've enjoyed and gone through. Thank you for being like Dory's little parents with these gentle reminders and messages to who and what we are as a person. Always being there, putting routines, rules into place to protect us from harm and out of danger. For putting down some rocks or some form of foundation along the way to find our way home again so that we're not lost. Thank you for teaching us the life lessons of the world. And just because we may not fit in or blend in very well, it doesn't stop us from being a part of this world. Thank you for fighting for us, advocating for us, fighting for our voices, no matter how big or small they are, or whatever it may be. You fight for what's real and important, which is us autistics. Thank you for fighting for our needs and cares to what's needed in that moment of time that we're looked after and to what we've looked after. No matter what, our safety and protection obviously came first, and that's shown through your love and gentleness. That no one comes to you but through you first. Thank you for trying to see the world out of our own eyes and walking in our shoes with this journey together with us. As we know, it can be a long and difficult path for us to walk on together. I still don't know how to work things out yet. I'm still learning, and obviously you are too, Mum. Yet somehow you do. Thank you for coping and dealing with the everyday meltdowns that I have, heartaches and every other emotions that rolls into one as a roller coaster. To cope with the everyday changes of everything that goes on around me, like the taste and textures of certain foods, as well as the everyday life changes based on what we go through in our everyday life, be it losing a friend along the way, broken up relationships and more. Yet the possibility is endless to cope with. I know that this also can be so difficult to cope with everything that's going on inside your heads as well as our heads. Imagine how harder it is for us to try and tell you or try to explain it to you. Thank you for understanding our everyday quirks, talents, and craziness, needs, and necessities. No matter how odd or bizarre to you, for making the same meals that you may make every day or not, that they'll let it pass through our lips to our mouths. Thank you for giving up your plans some days. I just can't imagine what today will be like, and understanding when it is too much for you. As we know, it is okay to have your moments as well, having all these meltdowns, temper tantrums and the like, because after all, we're all still human, despite these differences. Thank you for being there for us no matter what, for us talking to you, hugging you, etc. Protecting myself from harm, so hard to cry out. Women are incredible, autistic heroes. Don't know you or your child that are maybe autistic. I'm speaking from this. I'll say this. Your child really loves you and needs your protection and care, your guidance and support, regardless what it may be in life. Being there for them through their down times, and not to neglect them and reject them from what they may have done wrong. Teach them right from wrong. You know, we're all learning, obviously, be it an adult or a child. They will always, no matter what and where they are, they'll be there for you, near or far. They appreciate you even if it's not said enough or not at all as said. You're doing an incredible, amazing job, even on days you don't feel like it. You feel like as if you're making a real big mistake. Thank you for opening up my eyes about my everyday differences, as shouldn't make me any less of these differences. Thank you for giving your time. You're my luck and key, and as well as my rock. And obviously you've given up a lot to show this. Thank you, and this goes out from me to you. Making the difference in others is really important for all of us. Well, this quickly ends a real quick short video of the Dear Autism Mom. Smash the like button, comment below. Feel free to share your comments. Feel free to also, maybe if you've done any poetry, to share up down below or what have you. Feel free to let me know what you guys do to, you know, ease your burden out. As I said, obviously, feel free to share these videos around. Feel free to follow me on my social media sites. Feel free to also, if you haven't done so already and would like to join me on my bandwagon of what I get up to, regardless, feel free to subscribe, because like I said, my time schedule usually varies from time to time, be it Monday to Friday, Wednesday, Friday, three days a week till every day of the week. But if not, then, you know, I'll be popping around, obviously, in social media sites of certain pages also, now and again, also, when I can, for people that may need either support or just maybe just a little heads up of, you know, encouragement. So without further ado, guys, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and saying this, do what you love what you do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.